Big Mom's house. Big Mama's house. Welcome to Big Mama's house. Big Mama's house. Yeah. Big Mama's house. Welcome to Big Mama's house. Big Mama's house. Yeah.
Welcome back to Big Mama's house, y'all. This is our Christmas special episode. Welcome
holidays.
from our family to yours. Papa is here.
Happy holidays.
Mallow is here.
Howdy, y'all.
And my lizard is here. She waved. She's busy eating some chicken. She's not feeling super chatty tonight, but she's here supporting everybody, so she may pipe up later. But we are here just to have a special Christmas episode. We're just going to talk a little bit about our family and our Christmas and what we do. And then hopefully in the comments, you guys will tell us some of your traditions and your favorite things. I guess I'll start with, I love the way we decorate kind of the same every year. The lights, the tree, our ornaments that we've had forever.
Traditions.
Yes, it's like, I love that. I love that so much.
I always like the lights when I come home because I work in night shifts. So when I come in at 1 a.m., I like coming in and be like, oh, pretty lights. I'm going to go to sleep. Pretty lights.
That's nice.
Yeah, I like decorating too, but this year I didn't get a chance to do that. But
Because of
Lizard did.
your employment
Yeah.
situation.
Lizard did a fabulous job.
Yes, he did. Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate all of your efforts.
Great job, Tiny.
No, I will say I did hang the lights around the living room.
You did. See, because I'd rather have the lights inside the house than outside. Because, I mean, yeah, it's nice for everybody outside, but we spend the majority of the time in the winter inside, so that's where I would rather have the pretty.
Plus, we don't have.
Some lights at least around the house a little bit. So when I come home and I'm like, oh, pretty house.
So you don't fall down like you did twice in the direct daylight.
So I'm telling you, this holiday season is plotting to murder me. Like, I have fallen down the ramp. I have fallen in mud. Like, I had a small accident taking out a one-way sign. Like, this season is not about giving, it's about ending me.
Well, no, the good thing is that these things happen in threes. So you're done now.
Yeah.
It's better. Otherwise, I'm going to demand a refund. I'm going to have to get my little
I think
sticker
this entire year has kind of been a refund year because it's been horrible.
The accidents you had could have been a lot worse.
Oh my, yes, thank the Lord.
So
No one was
we have-
hurt. It was just one. Why is everyone drinking my drink? Get your own.
I'm not.
Crazy heifers? No, mine. Anyway,
Fine, I will. Jeez. You can tell by you making out.
and of course, we all know about Papa's Santa addiction. He has a Santa army that is always growing. The best time to get Christmas decorations, honest to God, is at the end of a yard sale. They always have Christmas ornaments or Christmas decorations or something. You go at the end of the yard sale when they're putting everything in trash and be like, hey, do you mind if I take this stuff off your hands? And a lot of times they're like, no, if I can take it, saves me hauling it to the trash.
I think I got our big Santa from your dad's yard sale.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Oh, I want
I know it's from your dad.
to know that while I'm at work and I catch up on all my comics that I read, I go to Reddit, and every so often I see Big Mama's House Reddit pop up, and there's Santa Claus, and I'm like, haha, upvote. Let me give you an update.
Well, yeah, we've been tracking Santa, and we've kind of lost his trail because this time of year, he's at the North Pole, and it's really, really hard to get pictures of him there. So,
Yeah.
Why
We're
is he
still on the
traveling
trail, though.
already? But he's supposed to do all this shit in one night.
no, he's doing his errands and checking on kids and checking
Yeah.
his list twice and all that.
I gotta say, Santa Claus, the movie, had like a good way of doing it. That they had like that big old screen and everything.
That would be inconvenient, but I don't think that's how it really is in real life.
No.
But anyway,
Santa
yeah.
works hard.
And this
never
year,
saw-
because everybody loves eggnog, I am going to make homemade this year, and we're going to have 2 batches.
And we're gonna get drunk.
We're going to have the lizard batch with no alcohol, and we're going to have the everybody else batch with the alcohol.
Yay.
I want the non-alcohol.
Well, you got to fight lizard
Well,
for
that's
it,
fine. It's more alcohol not for your mom and I.
because I want to spend Christmas Day nicely buzzed.
Mm.
Can I complain about the work thing that they're doing for Christmas Day? Can I vent to the viewers?
Sure.
All right, so normally with my job, they'll give you the full day off because we have like 5 days off a year that are paid. So the last time was Thanksgiving and everyone had off and everyone got paid. It was nice. This Christmas, they're like, oh, you know what? We're going to do something different. Because apparently they just can't, they either don't make their hours or they get over on hours. And I'm assuming right now they're under hours. Because they're like, so you know how everyone last time had the day off? Well, that's not happening this time. If you're already off, cool. If you're not supposed to have the day off, we're just gonna steal one of your other days off, okay? So you're gonna have to come in on one of those days. And everyone threw a hissy fit because
It should. They should throw his.
what
How is Christmas Day not one of the 5 paid holidays?
it is, but they're making us work another day because I don't know.
That's not a paid holiday then.
Nope.
Right? But so it's making a lot of people angry, and a lot of people are like, I'm still not coming in. You can dock me the hours, but I'm not doing it. Like, it's Christmas. You did this for Thanksgiving where everyone had off and they didn't have to make up the hours. Closed anyway.
But you don't have to work.
Yeah, they're closed anyway. Nobody can work on Christmas.
They're doing it to save money. Let's be real. It's all about the dollar, the bottom line. And
Wouldn't be saving money just letting everyone stay off?
Yeah, they're doing it because they need hours. So they're taking Christmas Day. Okay.
oh, they don't have enough hours
Yeah.
work.
Either they either don't ever have enough hours or they make too much hours because then they ban overtime. So when my work has too many hours, they ban overtime. They send people home early. They don't pay them.
I don't understand too many hours. I mean, if
Right? Like
It's about your contract and how many hours you're supposed to have
and then
working
they have
at a
under
time.
hours. They get on their knees and beg, please come on your days off. Please stay to one.
and if you don't, you get threatened to be fired.
Oh yeah.
Well, there's some of our Christmas, not so jolly, happy joy. But yeah, I think that the eggnog this year is going to be an interesting experiment because I've never made it before.
Yeah, it's not usually part of our tradition, so I'm excited to see how that
Yeah.
turns out.
I found a really decent recipe that doesn't seem too complicated. So, but if you guys have an awesome eggnog recipe for us to try, please leave it in the comments below because, you know, if you have a tried and true one, I'll try that for 100%. You know what I mean? I trust y'all.
Mom, I'm gonna forewarn you now though, the eggnog is not top tier. I'm just gonna go to the store and buy my own carton. I'll be like, hey guys, oh no, this was accidentally in my cart.
Oh no, I mean if it's terrible, I mean I'll be like, okay, go buy some.
Your sister might want you to anyway because you might want all her eggnog herself.
Right. Like sharing is caring.
Be like, oh, you don't want this Mallow, it's terrible. Glub 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 glub.
Anyway, back to Christmas.
Yeah.
Yes, well, I think that is Christmas, eggnog and stuff. So this year, our Christmas feast, we have a ham, which we always do ham and turkey.
The turkey, yeah.
And then we have mashed potatoes,
Yum.
and we make
Mashed potatoes.
homemade mac and cheese,
Yum.
That's
And-
mine.
homemade stuffing,
Yum.
and green beans, of course. And then we're gonna also have asparagus.
Yum. Notice I didn't say yum on green bean.
We're gonna have gravy,
Great.
gravy with our potatoes, of course.
Yum.
What else? Rolls.
Yum.
What else do we have, y'all? I'm
We have
So
dessert.
what is your preferred one, Mom? Are you a ham?
turkey,
Or yeah, right. Turkey is superior.
turkey. Always
What
turkey.
about you?
I like both.
Actually,
which one do you lean towards?
I can't. I know you said you was gonna say turkey. For me, it's ham.
See, I can eat more.
Turkey.
I love ham.
I can eat ham more because I mean, I like them both, but sometimes turkey gets too dry. All right, and I'm like, okay, I like.
That's when you pour the mashed potatoes and gravy on top of it.
Well, not the mashed potatoes, but the gravy. You don't put mashed potatoes on top of turkey.
First of all, I like making little I don't know if any of you dads do this, but do little meat wraps with the ham and the turkey. Like you just put everything on top of each other and then chomp. So that fixes
That's
the taste.
yuck. You don't put your stuff together.
Oh, stop.
Yourself.
But you know one of the best parts for me is the cranberry sauce.
Yes.
And I was raised poor. I love the jellied stuff in the can. If it's got chunks in it, I don't want it.
We're still poor.
Well, I'm just saying, I didn't grow up with a lot of money, is what I mean. And I never did find any. So,
An RV for Pete's sake,
and then, of course, gotta take,
and the shitter's full.
for our desserts, okay, Lizard made a whipped pumpkin cheesecake for her dessert. Mallow wants a chocolate mousse pie.
It's so good, y'all. Like it's like only a couple times a year we get this, and it's usually at the end of the year. So like,
Holidays. And then
I like an apple pie.
we got Papa an apple pie.
It's
And
American.
I'm hoping before Christmas to be able to get me something with a peach pie.
I noticed no pumpkin pie.
There's a whipped pumpkin cheesecake.
Oh, okay. Sorry. But not just a plain pumpkin pie.
to any of your
No.
viewers wondering why I was laughing, is that you guys probably can't hear it. It's probably too soft for the mic. But Rascal and Molly are underneath the table, going, "Ooh," wanting our attention as we're doing this at the kitchen table. So it's just hilarious.
They're very upset because I had the audacity to leave for a couple hours to have dinner with a friend who I don't
420.
Auntie 420, who I don't get to see very often, and so we were very excited to have a little time together.
Podcast episode from the restaurant.
No, it's loud. There is a bunch of drunks right behind us at the bar.
Christmas week.
That's what I'm saying. So, yeah, people are hanging out, whatever.
Tomorrow is gonna be a madhouse everywhere.
Oh my goodness, that's why. Ugh. No, I don't want to go out there. It's scary out there.
You know what traditions I miss? I love our traditions. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I want to tell you a little bit about
Yes.
traditions back when I was
Back in the golden days.
back
Back in the old dinosaur.
back in the old days. Yeah, you know, in a land far away.
Back in my day.
Yeah, man, I'm at that stage of my life now. I guess back in my day.
So
But no, I mean, I miss going to my grandparents. You know, for lunch.
me too.
My mom, which was my mom's mom and dad. All right, and then my dad's mom, my other gram, we would go to her place for dinner. You know, and then we would have breakfast at our place. You know, and I just miss those days. You know, so it's just.
I definitely miss when I was younger and everybody went to go to grandma's house and I lived there, so it was like I was always in the middle of everything.
Remember we went there one Christmas and they were picking on my grandma's rice pudding?
Yes, when we were at your hometown for
Yes.
Christmas, and I don't understand why you guys always
It
picked
was
on
a-
her
it
about the
was a
rice pudding
tradition.
because it was delicious.
It was a tradition every year.
But you almost made her cry
Every year.
just to be mean because
Every-
it's a tradition.
Every year.
See,
I don't-
that's the type of mentality that his family has that I've had to work for 20 years to beat out of
But
them.
I don't believe they do that anymore. You know, I mean,
How long have you been
it
doing
was fun. 18 years.
Yes,
It'll be 19 in a month.
it will be.
Actually, a little less than a month.
Yep. Coming up, Mr.
Yeah, 19.
But when I was a kid,
That's another episode.
my grandparents, they were older. They raised me, and they were just like, "You want to decorate? You go for it. You just knock yourself out." And so they'd get all the decorations out, and I would just go crazy. I would decorate the tree, which some years I would have my gram go across the neighbor's lot next to us where it was like all forest kind of. And we chop down a tree and drag it across the fence and bring it up across the 1 acre yard to the house.
That's what me and Mallow did.
And we would drag it up there. And then, of course, we had to like get the bottom straight so that it would go in the thing. Anyway, I had to do all that myself from like 10, 11 years old. And because, my grandparents really couldn't do it, but they were like there to help,
Yeah.
make sure I didn't cut my hand off, hopefully. And then I would decorate the tree up by myself, and I would decorate the whole, like the living room and like everywhere. And they were just happy to let me do it. So I became very independent, and I didn't need a lot of help, but it was so much fun. And about the same time, I was about 12 years old when I got really interested in like what my grandma was doing, like cooking and baking. And we would make every kind of Christmas candy, cookies, fudge.
That's another thing I miss from my
all
years.
these wonderful things. And I mean, and my gram hated cooking and baking, but because she was the grandma,
Yeah.
every holiday dinner was at our house. Every birthday, everything was at Graham's house, and that's my house. So I would get to be like interested in how you cook the meals and like how you like do it for all these people because there was like 15 of us in this little bitty house.
Yeah.
And it was just a lot of fun. And I would help her because she had bad arthritis in her hands. And so like they would buy bags of nuts, right? But they weren't
Walnuts,
walnuts, pecans,
almonds.
almonds. I mean, all kinds. And she would get some of the mixed nuts ones too.
I like those big ones where you have to actually use a nutcracker to
Yes, and that because you got them really cheap, but they're in the shell.
Yeah.
And so I would sit there for hours every November at the kitchen table cracking nuts, so we could do our holiday baking.
You still crack nuts every once in a while.
Everyone's not. I don't know, my hands are pretty jacked up now. Sometimes I need a little oral help. But anywho,
What was it? Just the other day, our brother Tiger came down, and he and Lizard were making it along with Mom.
yes,
And
I
what kind of
helped
goodies y'all make?
I helped them with the chocolate chip cookies and the peanut butter cookies.
Which are delicious.
Oh yeah, peanut
And
butter
then
cookies.
I made, with the little assistance from Tiger, some fudge, and it is freaking awesome.
Now, did Tiger help at all?
Yes, he actually
His
did.
help.
Yeah,
he actually helped.
he would like measure out all the ingredients for me because my hands aren't so steady, and like he would help me with the stirring because getting
Yeah.
my hands. So yeah, he was a big one. Like he
That's
would
good.
stand at the stove and stir because I can't stand real long, but I got it started and all he had to do is stir, and I kind of kept an eye. So yeah, it was we had a good little team going in here.
Good.
But then of
Like
course
Santa's workshop.
from 2 to 5 p.m. it is siesta time in Lizardland. So everything kind of shuts down right here between 2 and 5. So yeah.
It takes a lot of energy to exist in that mortal shell, so it has to have
There was a
recharge.
closed sign on the door.
It's like living in one of those awesome countries where you get to have a siesta every day. It's no big
That's
deal.
for another episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
We got lots to say about that.
you're on the younger generation. What's your favorite holiday tradition? My Mallow.
So I think our favorite tradition is when we go on Christmas Eve and we go to Grandpa's. Because
Yes.
at Grandpa's, we get to see the whole family. They have a whole bunch of finger foods. Everyone's lines up on the tree. The cards are
Everybody's
put in
drinking.
their tree, and while the presents underneath.
Well, I'm not.
And grandma
Mhm.
started the tradition of getting everyone a laundry basket. It has a whole bunch of bulk house supplies that you may need, such as like paper towels, garbage bags, laundry detergent,
Lisso.
Yeah, there's all kinds of this miscellaneous.
Tissues.
like I didn't if I was younger I would have been like, this is silly. This
new
is
towel.
Christmas,
Yeah, a new
all
towel.
that.
Yeah.
But like when I'm older, I'm like, that really helps with some costs in the beginning of the new year.
Exactly. And so it's a very kind thing to do, very thoughtful.
Garbage bags from last year's estimate.
And that's awesome because trash bags are expensive and we use a lot of them. So yeah, that's great. Okay, for Christmas Eve, it's always been this way. It would always be Christmas Eve at my Gram's house, right? But then of course, after my Gram died, and now my dad lives in kind of a more central place with a bigger house. So we all go there for Christmas Eve now. And instead of having the big dinner and everything on Christmas Eve, they do like finger foods or whatever. But it is a lot of fun to have all of the kids, the grandkids together.
And then my grandpa's married grandma, because
She's my stepmom, but she's mama to me.
yeah, I mean, I was about to say she's like wife number 3. But ever since they got married, she's been making a lot more, making the holidays festive. Because bless Grandpa, he's really tired. So when we were to be at his house, before she came along, it was very more calm and like everyone was just more a little subdued.
They were paying more attention to the football game than people.
Yeah, but when Grandma came along, she introduced a lot of games such as like trivia, poker.
That's more so for Thanksgiving than at Christmas.
Yeah,
No,
they
they
still
do it
have
at Christmas.
And then we have a pool
Not as much.
tournament and all that. So every big holiday, she has at least a couple of activities lined up and everything. So I just
To force us to interact with each
Yeah.
other.
Yeah. I like that too.
It's kind of nice. I mean, like
It's very nice. It
But I also
makes me look
like
forward to holidays.
when we leave. All right.
No,
we go.
no,
at
not
Christmas
that we're
lights.
leaving.
No.
But we always stop and look at this place where
That's a great way with words, though.
it's a drive-through Christmas light
I wasn't-
display.
Oh, yeah.
But before we go to my dad's house, we always go to a little local menagerie they have there, and it's got like donkeys and sheep and what else do they have? Horses.
Yes, I think so. Cows. Yep.
Cows.
Cows. Yep.
And it's like a little menagerie, and it's got like the little like Mary,
And you can
Joseph,
feed 'em.
and baby and stuff, little
Oh, yeah.
statues of them. But you can feed the live animals and have them come up and like give you like they'll stand there and let you pet them basically. So it's like a little menagerie petting zoo, and it's
Yeah.
very, very special in my hometown.
It's pretty busy too.
Yeah, and they get very, very fat because everybody brings them celery and carrots and apples and all the goodies from all the baking they're doing. So it's very nice. And that is our tradition. We go there, and then we go to my dad's, and then we go to the light display, and then we come home and prep like crazy for Christmas morning so that we can just throw everything in the oven when we get up.
It's one of the most busiest, and it's
Exhausting.
like almost we are like Santa, because we work pretty hard too.
Yes,
Christmas
we
Eve,
do.
and Christmas morning. So
Though I have a feeling that it's gonna be a little different this year because we're heading to Grandpa's early because they requested like, hey, can everyone be here around 2?
Because it's on a Sunday, so everybody's off work.
yeah,
So I feel like after we're done at Grandpa's, I don't think it's it may be dark enough for lights, but everyone's
will
gonna be
be.
a little.
Yeah, it gets dark about 5 o'clock.
Poor Lizard, her siesta from 2 to 5 is going to be interrupted by festivities.
and cousins.
I don't see the stairs.
She'll find a quiet corner somewhere to
Maybe the basement.
yeah, or
Yeah.
she'll just go,
No, the basement's for the Switch games.
she'll go hide in a closet.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just love looking at our every time I look at our lights in our living room, the tree and our ornaments and our decorations, I get very peaceful feeling and very blessed because as rough as the year has been, we still have a roof and we've got a
Yeah.
Christmas dinner, and everybody's gonna get one gift apiece with a $20 limit because that's what we can do.
Oh,
And
it's better
it's
than
better than nothing.
better than 4 Christmases. They got a $10 limit.
Right. So, I mean, but that's what everybody could afford, It's like, it's not about the price tag. It's about knowing that someone thought about you and cared enough to spend that little bit of money that they have on you just to, a thought gift, really. So,
Another, when I was a kid, tradition I like is my parents used to do with me and Mike.
mhm.
All right, is they would take us around to the boulevard, there. That's what that was called, in
Yeah.
that area. And Christmas lights. We go look at Christmas lights. So that was stuff with that, and we would actually do it before Christmas. We would, not the day of or Christmas Eve. We would do it like a week or so, or multiple times even.
Yeah.
And so that was fun, just doing that kind of stuff, looking at Christmas lights. And plus, I could actually look because I wasn't driving.
Yeah.
So I could actually sit in the back seat and just chill out and just look at the lights. And my dad was the one who wasn't, able to look too
If
much.
you would like, this year, I will happily drive so you can look at all the lights.
No, I would drive.
I can
can
drive through the drive-through thing.
You are not driving my van.
Listen, my accident was a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Anyway,
You
no,
hope.
I will still drive. So
But I'm just saying, I am offering that I can do the drive-through thing easy, not a big deal. Or if you want to drive through some of the areas that we normally go to see lights, I will happily drive that little bit.
I know
And I
I
can
will.
for short periods
I will drive.
because you're a control freak,
Doesn't matter.
and then you complain.
Go see that one house next to Domino's. Like, they are fantastic. They go all out. Like, they have like a 12-foot skeleton that they dressed up in different costumes, and they have several skeletons on like the porch dressed up as Santa Claus. Like, they have so many inflatables and different weird things. Like, no matter the holiday, even if it's like Earth Day, they have different things up.
Yeah,
Incredible.
just for reference, Mallow loves skeletons. She has a thing for giant skeletons.
They are fantastic. There's another house that has a bunch of skeletons, and they're on the way to the state park in the area. They're so cool. They've got so much money.
Hey, right, goals for you, goals, right?
Anyway, in the comments, all right, you want to put in the comments your Christmas traditions, what you like most about Christmas,
Yes, please. We want to hear
holidays, your holiday traditions.
awesome recipes, things like that, secret recipes. I won't tell nobody, I promise.
Because there's a lot of other holidays out there besides Christmas.
Yes.
That many people celebrate, like Hanukkah.
And I know, let's say Happy Feliz Navidad.
And well, that's Merry Christmas in Spanish,
Yes.
in Mexican. You know, and then Happy Kwanzaa.
That is one thing I've got.
Happy Boxing
So
Day.
like some people get really angsty over, whenever you say happy holidays, they go Merry Christmas. I've gotten some of those on call because
Yes.
I end the call saying, "I hope you and your family have a wonderful rest of the year, and I wish you upon you a happy holidays." And they're like, "Oh yeah, Merry Christmas," and then they'll hang up, and I'm like, Jesus, I mean, you too, buddy. Like,
Yeah,
not
that's
that angry.
that is a.
You should never say Merry Christmas and make it come out like fuck you. That's not the holiday spirit we're looking
No,
for.
you must have called Ebenezer
Right.
before he was visited by ghosts.
It's actually hilarious. I had a customer once named Ebenezer, but it wasn't.
You did not.
Yeah, it was like around in was
Was
it
he a teenager?
August?
Was he a teenager?
No, he was a little old man.
No kidding.
He was just looking for new cable services. He was so confused.
Oh my. It may have been him. He's old.
You should have said your name was Jacob.
Wait.
Jacob Marley.
Ah.
Anyway,
All right, guys, you're in for a treat. Okay, we have come up with a fun little ditty for you all, a little present from us to you. We hope you enjoy it. Here we go. This is the 12 months of 2003.
20,
Brought,
3.
what did I say?
2003.
2003.
Oh God, I wish it was 2023. And away we go. On the 12th month of this year, life gave to me
12 new subscribers, cause it's free. 11 doc appointments, 10 bills are late, 9 job interviews, 8 annoying neighbors, 7 family squabbles, 6 bags of treats, 5 torn up stuffies, 4 crazy coworkers, 3 cats meowing, 2 puppies wheezing, and 1 podcast series.
Yay! Merry Christmas!
Christmas.
We wish you a very happy, healthy, and safe holiday season from our family to yours. Please share all your great stories or recipes or anything you want to tell us in the comments, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. Please remember to wear your seatbelt and use your turn signal.
Subscribe.
Please spay and neuter your pets.
Subscribe.
De-icer for your windshield.
Get the extra free windshield.
That was Lizard's contribution.
Subscribe.
And please be kind to yourself and everyone else. It's tough this year, everybody. We just got to get through it a few more weeks and we are out of 2023. And
New year begins.
yes, amen. And I hope it is a wonderful, blessed, safe holiday for everyone. All right. Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.